down smash. Not able to get the ledge guard. Oh!
Defense. Nexus is huge. Oh, you're gonna get twice!
That was an amazing board. They were changing pace, going low, and launching up when it mattered the most.
But obviously, it's going to be kind of artificially decreased if you look at Castle, Spargo, MK Leo. That's something that you get out of PG stats, right? You get something a little bit more in depth. It lets you look at a figure like him having a 65% win rate on Pyra, and yeah, and just kind of like analyze it in a little bit more depth. But obviously, having played Spargo and Leo, he's got a lot more matchup experience, like at a super high level. Although Castle is still his most played against Pyra Mythra.
You do still see him freezing these brackets.
Yeah. Castle actually taking an early lead, which is pretty big. Sonic's not afraid to camp while he's down, but obviously knows that he's gonna have to pick more aggressive options eventually. I say that, immediately takes a stock. That was beautiful from Sonix. Really nice spin dash, and then just clean edge guard, and Castle getting frustrated, trying to cheese out a kill. We're seeing dare platform camping, we're seeing random F smashes. And that's understandable, because you've worked all like that hard to catch Sonic, take him to 75, and then Sonic just does that to you. It can be really frustrating. It does mean we might get a quicker game though. And speaking of a quicker game, this is beautiful from Sonix. Looking for an edge guard on this Pyra. Could take the second stock already. That's it. Just finding these edge guards really clean. Castle's photon edges have just not been it today. Trying to use it as this like aggressive option to catch people off guard, but it's not really working. Everybody's just kind of waiting it out.
Yeah.
Getting back into it at least.
He's got one kill. He's got back into game one, but Sonix, as we know, a player who's very strong with any sort of lead. A lead this big will be a big issue to go around.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem for the likes of Castle, because you are playing Sonic as well. If Sonic ever feels like the game's slipping, you can just kind of slow the pace down at a rate that is really hard to deal with. That comes out as well, looking for an edge guard, gets it. And that was just dominant, and it was quick as well. So Sonix has banned BF and SV. That makes sense.
No.
Oh,
yeah, good ban,
BF,
good ban.
Yoshi's and SV, sorry. So that makes sense. You don't want to get plat camped by Pyro on Yoshi's. Or SV. So an SV obviously is kind of a small stage. Sonix.
Oh,
The counter pick was Yoshi's. My bad. Okay, so that's interesting. So banning BF and SV. Presumably to not get plat camped, and then having to go to Yoshi's. But keep in mind, releasing spin dash is unreactable across 3/4 of Yoshi's story. And Yoshi's layout is so open that it can function as a cappy stage. So, and that 3/4 figure is the minimum delay. It's probably more than that. So you have the benefits of a small stage, but you also have the benefits of like a stage with a very open layout, which is kind of annoying to deal with. And Sonix is really good at using that invincibility to just get through Blazing End. Not managing it there though.
perfect.
Again, these edge guards have been really strong from Sonix, continuing to keep up the pressure. And again, beautiful. Again. Oh, these wavelands, this movement from Sonix is insane. These momentum mix-ups as well, using the spin charge to just get out of disadvantage. It's so hard for Castle to deal with, but the downer up smash on the Yoshi's top platform, that's killing at dumb percent, and Castle's taunting as well. Just a little bit unlucky. That's one of the reasons the stage is picked, right? You read somebody's tech option or what they're doing on a platform,
Yeah.
and you get PS2 height with like platforms that high. PS2 ceiling with platforms that high. Dumb kills. But Sonic seems relatively unfazed, very calm under this pressure. Trying to steady themselves, but Castle getting back into it. Alright. Starting to slow the pace of this game down a little bit more. But still very willing to like press forward.
Yep.
Not just like hard camping. You can't really do that against Pyra Mythra because they've just like Pyra's not got a lot of mobility, but Mythra obviously has. So very capable of catching up to you. Brilliant back there again. This like just constantly finding these kills, hasn't actually had trouble finding a single one yet. Which is normally something that you see Sonic struggle with, and even Sonic struggle with occasionally. That's just one of the things that just makes him comparably better.
Yeah, Sonic, if you can work around Sonic's spin dash, it's very hard for him to kill, because all of his confirms pretty much are off spin dash.
Yeah, it's spin dash, it's back air, it's F smash, and it's edge guards, and that's basically all he's got.
Yeah, so it does
he's got back throw as well, technically, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's just really hard to work. Oh my god, again, just chasing him.
His confirms off stage, forward edge, guarding, all of that, brilliant.
Props to Sonix and Super Striker for approaching, by the way. Props. Thank you for doing that. Very cool. Really dominant performance from Sonic so far. We were talking about Castle having the potential to break through this wall, but I just don't see it. Just feels like it just feels like it's not really possible right now, and you know, part of that's because of the experience that Sonix has now accrued against the likes of a Spargo and an MK Leo, and I'm sure he's played friendlies with them as well.
Yeah, being someone like Sonix, you have to be able to get
like if you
top rep pirate friendly levels.
Keep in mind, like Sonix's win rate against Spargo is like 8-9.
Yeah.
So super even with Spargo. Who is one of the best players in the world. No jump in that situation. Castle's just dead.
Zero to death. We'll take that.
And this kind of like reforms Sonic. I mean, yeah, Castle's just doing anything they can to get in right now.
Castle does have issues sometimes with bracket stamina, so a kind of issue here where he just struggles to keep his composure because you can tell he's a little burnt out at this point. Where
they're definitely struggling, and at any point Sonix can just kind of abuse that, right? Because Sonix will easily take like a full minute to just kind of camp, not do much, and it's super hard for Castle to deal with. And this is again the problem with Yoshi's, is that like being a small stage, sure you can catch up to Sonic more, but it also means that like Sonic's spin dash is just so hard to react to.
Yeah.
And yeah, getting impatient with his photon edges and the ladder combos coming out from Sonix. That was disgusting. It's just, this feels brutal now. Castle's unable to find a way around this. Finally trying to sneak in a kill. Get some kind of grip on this game. One kill is all it really takes to start this kind of comeback. Unable to get the footstool though. Or the edge guard. No way, that's it. That's it. Castle not even trying to recover from that. I think they jumped.
They just kind of lost their head in that moment, and that will be 3-0 Sonix in winners finals.